Hey guys, Paul here. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to RDTV, where today we have a very first drive on the Hanoi Grand Prix circuit in Vietnam, a newly announced circuit that will be coming to the Formula 1 schedule in 2020. It's very quickly been built by an industrious modder for Assetto Corsa. It was only announced and the map only released today, and we're going to give it a go in a Formula 1 car to see what it stacks up like and what we can expect to find when Formula 1 visits Vietnam for the first time in 2020. So, boom boom boom, let's go. Now, bear in mind, the mod you see has literally been made the day of the announced layout for the circuit. So, it's a bit rough around the edges, it's not fully finished, but it gives us a real good opportunity to see what the Hanoi Street Circuit feels like, and if it's going to be, hopefully, a track that provides nice, close racing when Formula 1 goes there in a couple of years' time. So, what do we know about the Vietnamese Grand Prix announced today, the 7th of November 2018? Well, it's going to be a street track, as seems to be the trend at the moment with any and every new circuit that comes to the Formula 1 schedule. And it's fast, as can be evidenced by this humongous straight that we're going down at the moment, coming into the, as is always the case, a hairpin at the end of it. So, okay, feels a little bit like Russia to me. Very similar characteristics to the circuit. This is a really nice fast section, but I've got a bad feeling that this part of the track is going to absolutely murder overtaking opportunities. The downforce that's going to be taken away by following a car closely. It's nice to drive, not going to be that good for the racing, I don't think. Right. This is a long section. The car gets a little bit squirrely on the mod version that we're playing. And we've got the 2017 issue Formula 1-esque open wheeler from Racing Studios that we're taking out. This is an awkward little corner. Plenty of curve on the power nice and early for the big long straight. The track, it's going to be a nightmare for setting a car up. There's a mix of tight corners, fast sections and really long straights. So it's not immediately obvious whether you're going to need a high or a low downforce setup. One would expect you're going to be making most of your setup adjustments to suit the long fast sections of the corner and compromising yourself in the slower twistier bits, which again could lead to plenty of mistakes. Maybe they're looking for a Baku type affair where anything could happen and the onus is down on the driver to bring the car home safely. But like I say, it's an interesting track. It's going to absolutely murder tyres. There are a lot of high force exertion, especially if you've got a lower downforce setup and your car's skidding across the track. It's going to be interesting. This particular really long radius corner. I hate these kind of corners because then they come back into another one. So again, oh, bit of a wobble. Very difficult, I feel, it's going to be for cars to follow each other around here, which, let's be honest, that's something Formula 1 cars struggle to do at the best of times. So really, not going to be helped any by circuit construction making that job even more challenging for the 2020 Formula 1 driving strength, whomever they may be. But it doesn't look a bad circuit. This is the layout that we're driving now, is what's been created based on the plans released by Formula 1 management earlier today. I dare say it's subject to change. There are portions of the track that are going to utilise existing road structures already in the city of Hanoi. And there are also portions of the track that are going to utilise roads that have not been built yet. So again, when things have not been built, that opens up distinct possibilities to make changes. Things change, it's still 2 years away. Okay, they're going to have to start thinking about construction pretty soon if they want to get everything signed off by the FIA and any new build issues that always come with these sorts of things ironed out well in advance of the 2020 season race. But from what we've seen so far, it looks okay. Now, I like a street circuit as much as the next man, but I must admit I'm getting a little bit sick and tired of every venue that's coming out being a street circuit. And this one, as I sort of mentioned at the beginning of the video, feels a lot like Sochi in Russia, mixed in a little bit with the short-lived European Grand Prix Valencia Street Circuit. And we all know how exciting and loved by everybody both those two circuits are, so that doesn't bode particularly well. But the proof will be in the pudding. This is merely, I say merely, I don't want to show any disrespect because it's a damn good job to get this mod out literally on the day that the layout of the circuit's been announced. That's really quite good going. But there's still time for anything to change. So let's not judge a book by its cover, as they say, and let's give it a bit of time to see what A, the final layout's going to be like, and B, what the racing producers when the cars actually get out on circuit. But one thing I will say, if it remains anything like this, it's going to be god-awful for anything that's not a high-powered Formula open-wheel race car. This is not the kind of circuit that looks like it will be exciting for GTs or touring cars or anything like that. This is definitely a fast open-wheel car type venue. And yeah, it's not good. It's not bad. It's just okay, which pretty much for me sums Formula 1 up in its entirety in the last 10 years or so. Could be so much more, but ends up being just a little bit disappointing. Never mind, never mind. So yeah, there you go folks. This track has been announced today. It will be joining the Formula 1 calendar for the 2020 Grand Prix season. It's a good snag for the Vietnamese government as they look to market themselves as a tourist destination of choice and get rid of some bad stigmas from years gone by. And Formula 1 and Liberty Media look to continue to push new boundaries and bring Grand Prix motor racing to new audiences. So there you have it folks. First look at the Hanoi Vietnamese Grand Prix circuit. The $1 million question is, will it thrill or will it Hanoi? Oh, thank you very much. I'm here all week. My name's been Paul. This has been RDTV. You've been watching on Twitch and YouTube. Please give us a like and a subscribe on both those channels. Until next time, Sim Racing's awesome. I've been Paul. See you later. Thanks very much. Bye bye.